You seem like you like guys who have curly brown hair and fair skin. Facts. I saw this trend going around all over YouTube, so naturally I wanted to hop on the bandwagon and give it a go, but most of the comments that I received were extremely negative. So with that being said, this has turned more so into a reacting to hate comments video, so please like it so that I have some form of validation and I don't cry one more time. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, I think Avery Ovard is the one credited with being the first one to film this. YouTubers have been asking their subscribers or their followers on social media to send them assumptions that they have about them. I gave you 2 different outlets to send me your assumptions. I did one on my Instagram. No mean ones were sent on the one on my Instagram where I could see your username, obviously, because that would be kind of awkward. Most of the other ones were sent on my anonymous one, which I figured, and that's why I made that one, because I knew that I wouldn't get as many honest ones on the one where I can see y'all's usernames. Every response that I'm going to give should be taken with a grain of salt. I'm super sarcastic, as one of the comments actually said. I sound kind of salty in this video because that's the way that I deal with uncomfortable situations, such as people like saying things that kind of hurt my feelings. I actually did have a fun time. No, I'm gonna take that out. I actually didn't have a fun time reading these because some of them kind of hurt my feelings. But that's the way you grow and that's the way you learn, and criticism will only make me stronger. So with that being said, let's get into the video. You're so sweet, but I feel like you're really hypocritical and judgmental. I actually got a lot of ones that said that people think that I'm judgmental. I think that I probably do come off that way because I have an excruciating RBF, but I promise I really have no room to judge people because I'm really screwed up and I make a ton of mistakes. Being judgmental is definitely something that I am working on though, because I think it's human nature to judge people, but it's definitely not my place to judge anybody. That's God's place, and I'm not God, so I therefore cannot make any judgments. And I know that everybody makes mistakes and everybody sins differently, so there's no reason that I should ever place judgment upon another person for their mistakes or their choices. So yeah, that's definitely something I'm working through, but I definitely wouldn't call myself a judgmental person. And hypocritical is something that's just not true. I don't find myself to be a hypocrite. You look like a party animal. Okay, this one actually kind of made me laugh because if you know me, you know that that is the exact opposite. I have never been to a party. I literally have never been to a party. I've been to like group gatherings, but never anywhere that would be considered a party. Like, I don't know. That's just not my thing. That's not my scene. I assume you self-tan a lot. Link down below to my favorite self-tanner. You specialize in humble brags. Not even gonna lie, this one's probably kind of true. I think sometimes I'll make fun of myself and it kind of seems like I'm just making fun of myself so that you'll compliment me or try to make me feel better, but that's definitely not my intention. I just have an extremely self-deprecating sense of humor. When I first saw you, I was like, she looks full of herself, but you low-key nice. Thank you. You assume I care about every detail of your life. Please unfollow me then. You have a boyfriend. No. You're very sarcastic and passive-aggressive in the best way, kind of like Chandler Bing. This is a fact. I am so passive-aggressive and I'm so sarcastic, and I'm sorry if that kind of comes off as mean. That's definitely not my intention, but yeah, this one is definitely true. You're a really happy person. I definitely strive to be a happy person. I have so many people in my life that have shown me what true joy is, and true joy only comes from Christ. So I am definitely working on this. I am a very emotional person, so sometimes I just am sad just to be sad, and there's definitely no reason to it, and I'm also very overdramatic, so that's another thing that I'm working through. But yeah, I try to be a happy person, and that means a lot that you see me as a happy person. Like, thank you so much. You're popular at school. Honestly, I don't really think that this is true, just because my circle of people that I spend time with and my circle of people that I associate myself with is really small because I'm super careful about the people that I keep around me, and I'm really careful about the way that I form my reputation. I'm so blessed to go to the school that I go to with the people that are at my school. They're all amazing, and I just think that the environment that I'm in this Christian school has really given me great friends. So yeah, I do have a lot of friends, but I wouldn't call myself popular. You got all the boys. This is definitely false. You're perfect and kind of have the perfect life. Okay, this is so far from true. I think that people can definitely come off as perfect through their Instagram posts, but you also have to remember that everybody curates every single moment that they put on social media. I won't put my bad moments or my imperfect moments on social media because that's embarrassing. And I'm definitely working towards becoming more vulnerable on my social media accounts. What you see online is not always what's true, and Also, what you see in person isn't always true because I definitely don't always talk about all my problems in front of people. I don't have the perfect life. I come from a broken home. I've gone through so much stuff in my life, and that has definitely shaped me into the person that I am, but it has shaped me not into a perfect person. It has shaped me into an imperfect person loved by perfect God. You seem like a really flirty person. Honestly, I kind of wish this was true because it would mean that I could flirt. I literally cannot flirt, and I'm sorry if you've ever had to witness me trying to because I'm just so awkward and I like fall so many times. Does that make sense? I just literally fall. If I'm ever trying to flirt with somebody, there's a 110% chance that I will probably trip and fall. Like, I can't physically flirt. My body doesn't let me. You're a hoe. This could not be farther from the truth. I don't know. I'm just really careful about the way I carry myself, so that assumption is definitely false. Why do you jump from guy to guy? I actually don't jump from guy to guy. Every person that I've ever talked to or had a thing with or dated, I've had legitimate feelings for, and I don't ever tell a person that I like them unless I actually like them. I'm really careful with my heart, and I'm really careful with the time that I spend with people and the things that I say to people. I'm super intentional about the way that I come off to people, and so yeah, that's definitely not true. My name Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
You really care a lot about people, and everyone close to you really appreciates it. I really hope this one is true because it made me really happy reading it, especially amidst the other comments. Actually, on the love languages test, I'll link it down below. I would definitely recommend it to anybody, especially if you're in a relationship or you're about to be in one or anything. Even if you're single, I think it's really important. Like, I'm single and I took the test. My love language is acts of service. This means a lot to me that people can tell that I care about them because I really try to show that I care about them, especially through my love language. I don't know if that made sense, but yeah. If you do a good thing, you have to let everyone know. That one kind of stung a little bit. I think this might have a little bit to do with my internship in the Dominican Republic and how much I talk about it. I talk about it because I see the way that God is working through me, and I think that that is really important to talk about. Young people need to know that there is a plan for them. When I talk about my trip and when I talk about my experiences, my hope is not to make myself look good, but it's to glorify God by sharing with people what he can do through you if you let him. Seems like you're really conceited / think you're pretty and cute / into your looks. I actually do get this a lot. This is something that initially hurt me at first when I first started hearing this, but the more I heard it, the more I kind of understood where this was coming from because yes, I do post pictures by myself. Yes, I have a lot of social media accounts where I am constantly updating them and constantly talking about my life and myself. And I think that it can come off as really conceited. If y'all knew the girl that I was in middle school, you would know that I was not confident at all, and I compared myself to everybody and looking in the mirror and hating what I saw. And I think that the way that I became confident was through praying for confidence. So here I am, and I'm definitely a lot more confident than I was before. I'm not perfectly confident because that's impossible. Nobody can be perfectly confident. But I think that a lot of the times, confidence is confused for arrogance, and I definitely try not to be arrogant, and there are probably times when I have been arrogant, but what I have in my heart is confidence, and I have confidence in what God can do through me. I'm really thankful that I am where I am, and I would never change that. You lead guys on. This is just not true. Just so proud of you, who you've become to be, and proud of your boldness. Love you. Thank you. I love you. You're the best. This comment came from one of my friends who I definitely consider my big sister, and I love her so much, and I might be at college with her next year. But thank you so much. I love you more than anything. That comment definitely makes me smile and makes me happier than any of the more negative comments could ever bring me down. I hope y'all have a great day, and know to never put your confidence in other people's hands because they will drop it. People will always fail you. Mean comments will always be a part of your life, and the negativity is never necessarily going to stop. We live in a fallen world, but that doesn't mean that we need to stop shining just because other people aren't always cheering us on. So with that being said, I will see you guys next Sunday with another new video. Bye!